Qué rollo, quiero mandar un saludo a mi amigo Goodfella de parte de tu amigo Jaime Munguía. Un abrazo, canal. Ánimo.
All right, man. After years and years of David Morrell being a regular champion at 168 pounds, the WBA now names Edgar Berlanga the mandatory challenger for Canelo Alvarez. Let's talk about this whole dynamic. So, people still gonna defend it. Like I said before, people gonna defend it. But Crawford won't fight Boots. I mean, if I offered a guy a fight 2 times and he jumped out the WBO ranking, how am I avoiding him? Canelo has offered Benavidez nothing. He ain't even tried to fight Dave Morrell. And now what's happening, if you look at the shift in dynamics, now Benavidez is going up to 175 to fight for a WBC interim title that neither him nor Alexander Golzovic deserves to fight for. So he being put in position, probably if whoever win, better be at win, he probably going to cruiserweight to be a champion. So that's the cancellation prize at 175 for Benavidez. And now they're recreating this regular WBA title at light heavyweight that Dimitri Bivol used to carry for Dave Morrell to fight Hot Rod, who got stopped, who really I thought beat Marcus Brown. I think it was PBC debut card. And then, a couple years ago, he got beat up by Better BF. He just beat Sullivan Barrera, who got to be like 80 years old. But I like Hot Rod. Hot Rod's a dope fighter. So now they talking about we were going to abolish regular WBA belts. Now they bringing them back for convenience of Canelo Alvarez. Like I said before, man, I ain't going to be talking boxing too much longer, bro. It keep going down this road. I'm good, bro. Because it's not even to the point where it's not just what they doing, right? It's to the point that y'all justifying what they doing. And if you look at the box community, females aside, and even females doing no shit like this for real. The females talk more logic in boxing than these dudes do, right? If you look at the situation, a lot of dudes are acting like women once you catch women doing something or you catch women cheating. Well, you did this or you didn't do that. That's what they do. Instead of looking at and saying, well, Canelo on some hoe ass shit. Well, Crawford didn't do this, or, you never ask black fighters to do this, or Puerto Ricans never have to do this, or England folk, well, Auntie Joshua did this, and that's how they started doing. Instead of addressing and holding Canelo Alvarez accountable, they sit here, oh, this guy didn't do this, and this guy didn't do that, and Canelo don't have to do this and do that. Instead, and that's where a lot of sport is bullshit. As long as you got these fake ass boxing fans, actual boxing fans going around saying it's okay for Canelo to do goofy shit, he gonna do goofy shit. That's simple as that. You think there wasn't no cash exchange under the table to Dave Morrell and Benavidez to move up in weight? Y'all think it wasn't no arrangements made? They probably threw him a couple dollars. Or they probably promised them to get world championships up there. Man, that's why I don't be listening to what these dudes be saying, man. You had a bunch of these fake ass pro-black leaders in the black community that was Black Lives Matters, pushing these different movements, and the families and these black leaders was getting paid off. They got paid under the table to let the shit go. They really wasn't fighting for no justice and no peace, dude. Them niggas was fighting for their pockets. And ain't no different here. They sit here, oh, this guy ducking me, but they taking handshake agreements under the table. I mean, is he really duck you at that point then? Come on, if y'all willing to stand on business to really get a fight, y'all really the blaze the trail for all this ducking shit to stop, then shouldn't you be willing to bankrupt these motherfuckers and go to and take the WBC and WBA to court? Come on, man. You got to be willing to stand for something. If you ain't willing to stand up for this, I don't want to hear them complaining about nobody ducking no more. I don't want to hear it no more. I don't want to hear it. If they going to sit down and take it, no diddy, I really don't want to hear it no more. We're not going to take it. If they going to sit out here and make handshake agreements under the table, they got it. Why we fighting for them niggas to fight Canelo and fighters to get the fights they want, and they making handshake agreements under the table? I ain't fighting for that shit no more. They all some suckers. They all some suckers. They all in it together, bro. That's why I've been stopped buying fights years ago, bro. I used to buy all the fights. That's when I stopped buying fights years ago. They suckers, bro. They suckers, bro. All this hoop line and buck dancing and tap dancing on social media, they making handshake agreements under the table. And what's worse than that, bro? It ain't even worse than the fans getting played. What's worse than that is some of y'all niggas out here, or some of y'all so quote unquote boxing fans out here justifying it. Some of y'all justifying it. Some of y'all okay with it. When have we been okay with not accepting the best product possible? Boxing is, sports in general is dead, bro. These dudes ain't competitive no more. These dudes making handshake agreements under the table. And now they gonna hand the fight to Edgar Berlanga. And y'all gonna justify that shit too. It's gonna be a sector of boxing fans who gonna buy it, who gonna support it, who gonna go to it, and they gonna try to go out there and tell you if you carry the one and you divide that and go to the third power that Berlanga can win. That's how they do it. They was trying to justify how Rolly was gonna beat Gervonta Davis. I'm just like, bruh, I made that title before the fight even happened for the live stream. Like, Tank knocks out Rolando Romero. Everybody and their mama, but y'all want to create in your mind this facade where upset, because the upset, and I started this shit, the upset is the new big fight. I say it again, the upset in boxing is the new big fight. Because you're not getting the mega and the super fights no more. And they there to be built, they there to be had. Canelo Benavidez, Wilder Fury for years. Wilder Joshua for years. Tank Haney, Shakur Devin Haney. Teofimo Lopez, you throw him in the mix with those guys. And y'all believe in marinate them, and then a nigga get dog walk like Errol Spencer, don't live up to the hype, then it set boxing back again. I ain't buying that shit. He just beat the shit. It wasn't even competitive. Come on, man. And they gonna bow down even if Canelo earned it, to this point it's disgusting for you to come out here and be as transparent and say, well, I don't want nothing to do with David Benavidez, and everybody cool with it. Though nobody got a problem with it. That just let you know this Gen Alpha, what is these new motherfuckers called? Whatever they called, man, they is soft. A lot of y'all is soft. I don't never defend no sucker shit. Well, you said Boots. If I offer Boots to fight and he said no, there you go. What can I do about it? He would have been the #1 contender, just like Virgin Ortiz, as we gonna call that nigga. Virgin Ortiz. And they did all that woofing, I'm ready, like you Tevin Campbell, I'm ready, oh no, And then when it's time to fight and y'all motherfuckers, y'all skipping a line, or you ever get on a ride at an amusement park and somebody get all the way up there, but then they just skip over. You know what I'm saying? They just skip over the entire line. They skip over the roller coaster and go back down. Like, I'm good, bro. That's how these doing. But I'm gonna fight Edgar Berlanga, so be it, bro. I ain't got nothing to say about it. Berlanga's a grade A bum. That bum is wrong. He's a zum. Because he's not an A fighter. He's not a BB bum fighter. He's a Z fighter. He's a zum. He the last alphabet on the alphabet. He's a zum. And I say that disrespectfully. And Canelo dying to fight a bum, and what the deal was, probably with the zone, was, you just showed it, because they ripped up his last fight with PBC, so in a one-fight deal, okay, man, we want you to fight Munguia first, then you turn back and fight. We'll give you the Berlanga fight after you fight Munguia. Man, y'all buy that Berlanga fight, man. Y'all watch that shit, man. Don't come back over here. Don't come back on my boxing content while I'm still. Don't even come back over here. Don't say, oh, man, I don't care. Berlanga knock Canelo ass out. Y'all watch that shit, man. Me and you ain't the same. I don't want you over here. Go eat your Cinnamon Toast Crunch somewhere else. Go eat your drink your Mexican Coca-Cola somewhere else. Go eat your tostados, your chalupas. I love a great chalupa. Taco Bell got the best chalupas I've ever had. Go eat that shit somewhere else. I ain't got no respect for you as a boxing fan. None. And I'm saying that with my chest. Like, they literally made Berlanga the mandatory. It made Dave Morrell, the interim champion, David Benavidez, sit there and wait. They did a handshake deal, in my opinion, allegedly under the table. Probably with some cash advance. Y'all move up, leave Canelo alone. Instead of Canelo just saying, I want undisputed. I'm going to defend the WBO, the IBF, or 201 belts in the ring belt. That's all he had to do. But the minute a Charlo, he's a whole ass nigga, Jermell Charlo get undisputed, they start stripping him, and he starts stripping him. You know, same thing they did with Crawford. They start stripping him. Same thing they did with Devin Haney. Start stripping him. Paul. I'm telling y'all, man, this is insane. This ain't even insanity, bro. I'm telling y'all, man, I'm about to flip the content. I love boxing, bro. It's one of the first sports I got to love outside of basketball. But where it's going, I can't even go no more, bro. Where it's just it's in a sunken place. It's beyond a sunken place. For Berlanga to justify fighting Berlanga over Benavidez, over Morrell, over rematch with Bevel, even over a guy like Terrence fucking Crawford, even though I'm not an advocate for that fight, him to fight Canelo, even over a Lara rematch, like, no, he's earned the right. Where does he earn the right? He ain't in a big fight. Canelo has never took off on the motherfucking the big fight. In a big fight where people thought the other guy had a chance, he's always been in a close competitive fight. He's never separated himself in a big fight. If he looked like me, or if he looked like Jaime Munguia, bro, he probably wouldn't even be world champion. He would have had 20 losses. He'd be an English muffin with butter and jelly bum from Lancashire or Lancaster, United Kingdom. I'm telling you, bro. If he didn't have it, he'd be Ramon Alvarez. Motherfucker wouldn't even be a champion, bro. He ain't got no talent for real. He got a look. But you know what? Shout out to Berlanga. Get your money, man. Hopefully save your money. Do right by your family. And, you ride off into the sunset or whatever. But Berlanga getting the fight is nasty work. But, hey, thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link subscription. Hit the link tree. Follow me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole. We're not Google no more. Kick, Twitch, all that stuff. Appreciate y'all. Peace.